Just,
Pardon?
I've been married for like 16 years now.
16. Great.
16, yes.
Great.
And I so much trusted my wife to any length. 3 years into our marriage, I asked her, because where she normally keeps our marriage certificate, I found out that certificate wasn't there again. And I asked her, where is our marriage certificate find there? She said she can't find it again. She doesn't know where the thing is. And I was like, why? Why did you make the thing lost? And what happened to it? You usually put it there. Where is the thing now? She said she don't know.
Yeah.
Now, that was 3 years into our marriage. Today, coming back from work today now, I just got home, trying to sleep a bit and wait for confession Thursday. My wife now called me. She had the issue with her bank account. My wife now called me this afternoon that, honestly, check to please. There is one thing here that I want you to bring to the bank for me. And I said, what is it? She said our marriage certificate. And I was like, our marriage certificate?
Now you've been asking her
I
about.
said, no. She said what?
You've been asking her about the marriage certificate.
And she said she doesn't know.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I cannot come to the bank. And I thought of it. Okay, let me go and check this thing and find out if it's true or not.
Mm-hmm.
And I called her back. Okay, wait, let me go and look for it. Where do you keep it? She explained. She told me where it's in. And I took it. And I brought it to the bank for her. As I speak now, I'm still at the bank. I've given her the stuff. She went inside the bank and not to do whatever she wants to do with
Yeah.
it. Me, I'm in my car waiting for her. And I was now thinking, how did this happen? This is somebody that I've trusted for a very long time. There's nothing my wife will tell me that I will doubt. I have been thinking all day now, like since I've been here, that how did this thing happen? How will we go about this now? What will I tell her? What will I ask her? What will she say? Will she tell me she's been playing with me for more than 12, 13 years? Because I'm confused now. Like
I understand how confusing it is, but when a person shows you who they are, you take them by their actions, not even by their words. I mean, she told you she didn't know where it is. Then I think God has brought it full circle. So now you have found where she kept it, but she never really knew where it was. At least that's what she told you. So she's shown you something, and you take it. There's nothing else to call it but what she's shown you. There's no other name for it than what she has shown you. So if you're going to even begin to move, this is where you start moving from, what she has shown you. You can't call it anything else but what it is, what you've seen. So now the question is, does she love you? Does she want the marriage? Why is she hiding the marriage certificate? Do you have property she wants to claim? Does she want to leave you? Like, there's got to be a reason why she hoarded it, kept it, hid it for... How many years? How many years ago did you ask her for it?
I asked her like 13, 14 years ago.
Oh.
And here today, she said I should go and bring it for her, which I did.
You asked her 13 years ago and you just found it out. So for 13 years, she didn't know where it was. At least that's what she told you. She kept it away from you.
Yes.
Sign of the cross. Oh, wow.
For me personally, I wouldn't know in the context in which he asked for the marriage certificate 13 years ago. I don't know. I mean, from the story he said now, one cannot establish that. It's possible as at the time he asked, trying to give the lady the benefit of the doubt.
Well, that's
at the time he
fair.
asked, it's possible, she didn't know exactly where the marriage certificate was as at then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all drop things around in our homes and sometimes we don't even know where it is.
Okay.
And I don't also know if he asked, further, later on, if he sometimes asked again for the document. But if she's now asking, telling him where the document is now and she has need for it, it's possible she found it along the line.
And he wasn't around.
Because he didn't ask anymore.
Yeah, she just kept it.
So that's the angle.
Well, that's possible.
I would rather tell him not to. He shouldn't take it so deep. Just ask her, I asked you about this certificate a few years ago. So how did you now find it?
Where did you find it? You didn't even tell me.
Exactly. That's for me. It's not so deep.
I don't know why the man will take it personal that way, because it is possible she didn't know where it was that time.
Okay.
That means
criticize. Don't criticize
No,
him.
no. Okay,
You're being critical,
okay.
and let me say why. He is confused. He has not concluded yet. He's confused, and his reason is, I totally trust my wife. You probably said that like 4 times. So believe me, if someone whom you totally trust pulls a fast one on you, it first of all, shakes you, and that's sensible.
Okay, if you keep saying I totally trust someone, I'm not trying to. Are you not reading into it? Like now, I'm the man, I'm the head of the house, I'm the head of the house. Who is dragging the head of the house? You keep saying
that wasn't his point.
No, I'm just trying to say there are some things people say, they don't mean it. They are just trying to say it.
Or you think he is saying, well, I trust my wife, but he doesn't really trust his wife because now his action...
Yes!
I really don't see any value in that man disturbing himself over...
Okay.
The marriage because there's no value. He doesn't have any value to him.
Okay.
He doesn't need it. So why is he bothering himself? Even if she says she doesn't know where it is, and now she says she knows where it is, then what? She can't use the marriage to collect a property. She can't use it to marry another man. She can't use it to cheat. She can't use it to do anything.
Well,
it's
so
of no value.
Yeah, I understand you, but you also have to understand that the contention here is hardly the certificate. It is more the trust. No, I get you. I get you. It's the utility of the certificate is not the contention. The trust is the contention.
Let me tell you why it's not the trust issue. If I call my wife now and she doesn't pick, what's going to go on in my mind is that she's probably busy somewhere or she doesn't know where she's going. But if, because she didn't pick my call, I think, oh, she might be with another man, then there was no trust there the issue.
Okay, so you're also supporting the caller who's suspecting that he probably didn't even trust his wife to begin with.
Yes, so because he's making an issue out of nothing.